master's program in international criminal law has two tracks. We have one joint program together with the University Columbia Law School in New York, the United States, focusing on international criminal law. And the other track is a track on international and transnational criminal law, which you will have at the University of Amsterdam for the full academic year.
International criminal law is an extremely interesting field because it is ultimately about questions of good and bad, about the protection of human rights. And it is always topical, unfortunately, because it is related to severe suffering for victims and conflict. And another very topical element of international criminal law is the environment and the question whether or not a crime of ecocide should be part of international criminal law.
I've just had the pleasure of teaching this wonderful course with the varied students that we have. Some of them they've practiced for multiple years, others are bachelor students with, for example, degrees also in another field than criminal law. And that really helps us in grounding the information thanks to every varied perspective that we can bring on board. And it also makes it a very lively experience for students because they learn a great deal from one another.
During an exchange program, I found my passion for criminal law and human rights. So that is why I specifically chose this master's, because it combines the two in an international context. And as a bonus, you can receive your civil effect, which allows you to become a future lawyer in the Netherlands. My favorite course was International Criminal Law in Practice, because instead of just an exam, we were imitating a real court session and also a real case, so now you really got the feeling that you were practicing something you would do in real life. I'm not entirely sure yet what I want to do after my master's, but I just received an internship at the Ministry of Justice and Security, but I'm also very open to a career at a law firm.
I graduated from this LLM in 2020, and something that really stood out to me throughout the course of the year was the fact that there was a really informal tone between students and staff. They were always willing to help, whether that be regarding your own personal career aspirations, but also to take on board notes regarding content and the forms of assessment. Now, as a member of staff, I can see how this is actually implemented in practice. So, for example, we have incorporated environmental crimes into our transnational criminal law course because we saw that so many students were interested in it. I think what's so special about this LLM is firstly the focus on transnational criminal law. We like to place transnational crimes on a continuum with international crimes. But aside from that, we also give a huge amount of opportunities for gaining practical experience. So we have the Amsterdam Law Clinics, and the topic ranges from fair trial to criminal justice, but also to the law of military operations, for example. Aside from that, we also have internship opportunities. It is up to you to find your internship, which is great because it means that you really get to pursue whatever interests you most. Firstly, we try to be as open and as helpful as possible as staff here at UVA. So whether that means helping them ourselves with some advice or actually contacting people that might have more experience. Secondly, the Global Justice Sessions are a great way for students to meet other professionals that are working in the field. The topic ranges per week. And then thirdly, the Amsterdam Law Clinics are a fantastic opportunity to also immerse yourself in a working environment. You are dealing with real clients on real cases, and it's a great snapshot of how you would actually be operating in practice.
After students have graduated from our LLM, they end up in a wide range of professions. So some of our graduates currently work for ministries in their home country. Some others go into legal practice, ranging from criminal defense lawyers to prosecutors to judges to victim representatives. We also have graduates currently working for non-governmental organizations, particularly in the field of international and transnational criminal law. Or some of them work in academia together with us.
My advice for future students would be to make the most out of it. Enjoy all the extracurricular activities like the moot court or the Amsterdam Law Clinics. The UvA offers a lot of opportunities to enhance your skills, so make use of that.